guys, how you doing? Coach Bits with you. Thanks so much for spending the next half hour or so with me. Today's workout's called These Burpees Are Going Down, okay? It's a 15-minute Amrap. Amrap stands for as many rounds as possible. So really the whole workout we're gonna be in and out in about 20 to 22 minutes, okay? Before we do get stuck into the workout, we do need to warm up. Find yourself some space. Let's get started. So we're going to start down on the ground, team, with the scorpion. So flat on our stomach, arms out. We're going to lift our left foot up, rotate over, trying to touch our right hand or the ground on the right side. Return to the start and then alternate, okay? If you can't quite get that foot to touch the ground, that's okay. Just go as far as your range will allow. We've got 4 reps each side. Let's go. And last rep each side. Nice. From here, we're just going to head into the push-up position. We've got some wide mountain climbers, hands stacked below the shoulders. Bring that foot up to the outside, hold for a couple of seconds, release, return to start, and change sides, okay? We're going to do that 3 times each side. Let's go. Nice work. Standing up, heading into some nice big shoulder rolls forward, opening up through the chest, through the back, through the shoulders. Try and get as much range of movement as we can here. And just heading in a rearward direction. Righto, we're going to head into 5 squats, 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups for 2 rounds with the squat. Feet roughly shoulder width apart. We're going to push the hips back, drive up through the heels to that full hip extension. For the push-up, team, hands below the shoulders. As we lower down, arms go to about roughly 45-degree angle, coming up to full arm extension. You can drop down to the knees for this if you like. And then we're simply going to flip over, legs at about 90 degrees, arms straight, hands in contact with the thighs. Coming up, wrist to the apex of the knee, lowering straight back down again. Okay, so 5 squats, 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups, 2 rounds through. Right, team, let's go. That's 1 round down, 1 more round to go. Jumping up onto our feet, just heading into some star jumps. Arms above the head, nice and soft through the knees. Your option here, you can step out to the side. Try and speed that up for me, team. We're going to be done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice shot. That's your warm up done and dusted, team. Sip of water, find some space. Watch this way. I'm going to explain your 15-minute Amrap. Righto, team. So, our workout is going to go down like this. It's 15 minutes long. We're aiming to get as many rounds as possible. The idea is that we're going to reduce our burpees as we go. So we're going to start with 5 burpees. We're then going to head into 10 squats, 4 burpees, 10 push-ups, 3 burpees, 10 sit-ups, 2 burpees, a 60-second plank, and then taking it back to the top. So really basic but functional bodyweight movements, all of which we did in the warm-up with the exception of the plank. So you've had all your demos, bar the burpee and the plank. Watch this way, I'll take you through it now. So for the burpee, team, a couple of options. Hands down, chest to ground, jump the feet in and jump with a clap at the top, or hands down, jump the feet out, draw that belly button spine, jump your feet in and a clap, or you can walk it out and walk it back in, okay? for your plank team, elbows below the shoulders, draw that belly button to the spine. Your option is you can come down to your knees, okay? So your squats, push-ups, sit-ups, always at 10 reps. Your plank is 60 seconds. You got to time yourself off your watch or your phone, and those burpees will start at 5, reduced by 1 all the way down to 2. So we're going to see how many rounds we can get out in that 15 minutes. Set yourselves up, team. Let's get started. Righto, guys. Only short at 15 minutes, so let's be nice and intense here. Get the most out of this workout. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We are starting with those 5 burpees. So you're going to be working through at your own pace, but those exercises will be written up on the screen there. So if you lose track, team, just have a quick look, or you can scribble them down on a piece of paper and keep track of your rounds. Remember, reducing those burpees by 1 each time. Push-ups. So remember, keeping track of your plank off your own watch or phone. If you don't have anything there, then you're going to count to 60 nice and slow, so you don't rip yourself off. Right. Keep breathing. Draw that belly button to the spine. You only have to drop into your knees if you want, but I'll encourage you to stay on your toes as long as you can. So once you finish that 60-second plank, you're straight back on your feet, back at the top, team, with those 5 burpees. I've got 10 seconds left here. No doubt some of you guys are already in that second round, so well done. Right, there it is. Back to the top, back to your 5 burpees. You've got those options, team, so take whatever options you need. Try to get that wrist all the way to the apex of the knee. Try not to let your feet come off the ground. If you need to secure your feet with something, do that only if you have to. Nice job with the 10-minute mark. Already 5 minutes in, so 1/3 of the way done. Back into that plank. Pay attention to the time, or count it out. Keep breathing, team. So I'm halfway through, I've got 30 more seconds here. How you guys doing? Stay strong. Throughout that plank, try to stay on your toes as long as you can before you take that option on your knees. On the knees is okay, team, but on your toes is a bit more challenging, so we want to always make sure we're challenging ourselves just that little bit more each and every time. 10 seconds for me. Once you finish that plank, take it back to the top for those burpees. Back to 5. Keep going, team. Nice work. If you need taking sips of water as you go, make sure you do so, but don't take in too much. Back to that plank. Holding on, checking you watch your phone or counting it out. Try not to let that bum go in the air or sag at the hips. Guys, I'm at halfway. 30 more seconds to go. Seconds. the top, 5 burpees. There it is. So team, we've got just over 5 minutes to go. So 2/3 of the way through. Pushing through, team. Doesn't have to be slowed down, as long as you don't stop. Keep going, shake it out as you need. Heading back to that plank, holding it for 60 seconds. Count on your watch phone or your breath, team. These plank holds are starting to get a little bit harder. So at the halfway mark, 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Final 10 seconds. Remember, we take it back to the top, starting with those 5 burpees. 3, 2, 1. There it is. 2 minutes left, team. 2 minutes. That's it. Keep going. Try and get nice and low on those squats. Don't start to get lazy. Want those thighs at least parallel to the ground. We're inside the last minute, team. Last 15, team, keep going all the way to the end. And there it is, team. 15 minutes up. How did you guys go? How many rounds did you get out? Tell you what, at the end, feeling it in my shoulders. Great job. Taking some water, and then I'll take you guys through some stretches. Alright guys, nice job in that 15-minute Amrap. Shake it out. We're gonna bring our hands up, pull back, squeeze the shoulder blades, get that nice stretch through the chest. So they got a fair bit of work, not only with the push-ups, but with all those burpees, especially if you went chest to ground. Woo. And shaking that out, linking fingers, rolling your shoulders over, get that stretch across your back. So it just goes to show you with just some basic functional body weight movements, you can still get a really good workout done and dusted, okay? We didn't need much space at all. So you can do this obviously in your lounge room like I am, in your driveway, in your hotel room. Not having space is not an excuse because we didn't need any today. Righto. One arm across the body, thumb up pointing down. So using this time in our stretch just to take in those big, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Change sides. Transitioning ourselves back into our parasympathetic nervous system. So when we exercise, we activate our sympathetic nervous system, so that fight or flight, our body does go under a form of stress, which is fine. Acute stress in small doses is actually quite good for you. But once we're done, just shake that out. We do want to transition back into that parasympathetic nervous system, which is what we're doing now, known as rest and restore. Bring ourselves back to that pre-workout resting state. Reach in behind the head, gentle pressure with the opposite arm for a tricep stretch. So you should never finish your workout and then just walk off. You should take the time. Your heart rate increases when you train. Your core body temperature also increases. So we want to lower those nice and slowly before we head off and get on with the rest of our day. Shake that out, changing sides. So, it is a gorgeous day outside in Canberra. The sun is shining, but it's about 10 degrees. So it is very fresh indeed. Shake that out, team. Grabbing the laces, knees together, pushing forward to the hips. I'm a North Queenslander, been living in cold states for the past 20 years. I'm still not used to the cold, but I do love Canberra. It's an awesome place to live. Release that, shake it out, change sides. I'd be happy if winter could just go maybe a month or two shorter, not go for about 8 or 9 months of the year. And releasing that. Awesome work, team. High five up to the screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Any feedback, team, my Instagram handle, hashtag or @bits1979, okay? Send me a private message. Let me know if there's anything or any kind of workouts you want me to do. Here to help, guys. Have an awesome day. Be good. If you can't be good at it.